Hey guys, and what is going on? This is YoungProgrammerTV here, back again with the second YouTube video on Python on this channel. Now, in the last YouTube video, we learned about installation and exploration of Python, where we kind of, looked at what Python really is and the software and how it actually functions and stuff like that. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you about, telling you about numbers and operations in Python and how they can be useful while actually programming the language. Okie dokie, to get started, always we're gonna open idle. I have it pinned to my taskbar. I feel that's a bit more convenient, and the shell's open, so I'm gonna just resize this, and I'm gonna go to a new file. I'm gonna save this file as let's see here, desktop, Python for YouTube, and numbers and operations. So I've already everything set up. Now, as you can see, it says to numbers and operations.py. Now py stands for the Python file. And one more thing I have to show you on the top over here is that you have your whole file directory here. And let's see if you type something. Hold on, let me do that in slow-mo. You should probably notice it. Saw it? So basically what happens there is that this asterisk pops up when the work is not saved. Now if you save it, it goes away. Oh, let's hit the slow-mo. There we go. And basically that's how it kind of works. So if you type something and then you forgot to save it anyway and you run it, it will save before run or check. That's what it actually says. So it's no problem if you don't save it, but it's just, it's a good habit to save your work. So yeah, let's get started now. First of all, we're gonna say print like we learned in the last video, and then inside here, in the last video, we also learned that if we are typing any alphabet or anything which consists letters, it should be in quotes or double quotes. However, when you're typing numbers, it doesn't really have to have a quote. It will straight away type it and without giving you an error. Now, the only error which you can get like this is that if you have a 0 in front of your number. So if you type print following the number, then it will work. But if you have a 0 in front of the number, not so much, unless it's just 0. So it prints out your number, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what happens if you put it in quotes. This is what happens. So this is the number part, and I will get into the operations in a second. So this is what will happen. It will print out that's fine, but it will literally print out that. Now this is where the operations come in. If I type this plus something and if I run it, it will actually print this. But if I type this and then if I run it, it'll give you the final answer. So that's how Python interprets stuff, and that is why you should print numbers without the quotes, so it's easier for Python to understand. Now the basic arithmetic operations which Python is normally used for. For example, you have 34 plus 45, you have 45 minus 34, oh hold on, 45 minus 34, you have 8 times 2, and then you have 8 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2. Oh yeah, and another thing is if you have it like this or in another line, Python's again not going to interpret it because indentation, which is the amount of space, is very important in Python. Otherwise it reads it as a completely new thing. So yeah, we'll take it as an error. So let's review this. So you have a plus sign over here which is for addition, minus for subtraction, or dash, whatever you like to call that. You have an asterisk or the star symbol for multiplication, and then a / for division. If we run it, it will give you the final outputs. For example, 34 plus 45 is 79, that's correct. 45 minus 34 is 11, that's correct. 8 2 is 16, that's correct. And 8 divided by 2 is 4.0, which is actually more precise than just 4, which is also correct, and it's better too. So let's close this. this is basically how operations work in Python. And now you can have multiple operations in one. Let's say print, and then 2, so it will take it as a BODMAS, and now BODMAS stands for brackets, order, division, multiplication, add, and subtract. You can also call it PODMAS, like other stuff. It doesn't really matter, but essentially if you type something in brackets, it will actually do that thing first before moving on. So let's try it out. If I say 9 plus 5 times 2 divided by, so I want this whole thing divided by, so I'm going to put a bracket here and another bracket here. So this whole thing divided by 2. So it's going to give a probable answer of 14. Let's see. And you see the answer is 14.0. I highlighted the wrong thing. Yeah, 14.0. So you saw that the first bracket was 9 plus 5. So Python that 9 plus 5 is 14. And then the second bracket times 2. I know I'm doing a bit of math here, but you guys should understand this. So 14 2 is a 28, and then the third bracket, which is all of this divided by 2, that's 14 again. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions related to the video, or if you just want to tell me something or let me know something I'm doing wrong or you like in the video. That would be helpful. Another thing is, in Python you have to be careful, and I keep on emphasizing this about whether or not to use your quotes or other stuff. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. This is YoungProgrammerTV out.